Hi, my name is Charlene Myke, and I am the manager for Easter Seals of Central Ontario. And today we're here to celebrate March is Easter Seals Month. And for you that don't know who Easter Seals is, that might be a good thing. For you that don't, I'm going to show you what Easter Seals is. Easter Seals is just over 100 years old, and Easter Seals is the charity that looks after kids with physical disabilities. There's no government funding for kids with physical disabilities. So most of our revenue is done by the community. And what our community helps us do is you're going to see equipment that's in front of me, whether it's a trike, a walker, a commode, wheelchair. This is what kids need for mobility. And without this equipment, our kids don't go to school, they don't go to the playground, they don't leave their house, and some of them might not leave the floor. So for our community of Barrie and Central Ontario, the events that we do here, like Dancing with the Stars, our golf tournaments, our hockey tournaments, our March is Easter Seals Month, it's all about making a difference. I talk to a lot of people on what Easter Seals is, and yes, we are a charity that looks after kids with physical disabilities, and what we do is we provide equipment for kids with physical disabilities. But what we really do is we give kids dignity, we give kids independence, and we give kids freedom. That's the three things that we do, because if you don't have our equipment, you don't have any of the above. And when I say dignity, a young girl or a young boy needs a commode to help them go to the washroom. That's doing that independently. Can you imagine the loss of dignity you feel if one of your fathers or your mothers or an uncle or a brother has to help you? Our trikes, our wheelchairs, our walkers, they give you mobility, so nobody's carrying you. You get to be your own independent self to go in a place. One of our special things we have is Easter Seals has 2 fully accessible camps, one just outside of London and one just outside of Ottawa. For our Easter Seal kids, that is like going to Disney World. That's the best time ever. Kids are there for 10 days. It costs us $2,500. And at camp, the special phrase at camp is there's no disabilities at all. The kids can do anything that they want to do, from swimming to high ropes to sledge hockey to archery to sailing. There's somebody there to look after the kids 24/7 and make sure that they get to do all of the things that they want to do, plus meet friends. For some of our Easter Seal kids, that is their social. I mean, I ask people to sometimes think back on how many times they've invited a kid with physical disabilities to their child's birthday party or for a sleepover or to the cottage. Chances are that doesn't happen, but at camp it does. A lot of our kids meet their friends there and they're like texting and they're planning on who's going to go to camp what week so they can all see each other. So when you look at Easter Seals, you look at a charity that not only looks after the physical, we also look after the mental too. We ensure that the kids get everything that they could possibly need to live independent lives. I tell a story, a couple of them. One year when I was at camp and there was a young girl and she was getting her wheelchair all cleaned up. And I said, "What's that for?" And she said, "It's for the dance." I said, "What dance?" She said, "Well, our last night at camp, we always have a dance and our wheelchairs all get cleaned up." And I'm like, "It's the best." And she said, "You know, Charlene, this is my prom. Nobody invites me to the school prom. Nobody invites me to my dance." Of course, you know, like any other, but you know, your heart just goes in your throat. And you think, well, at least we're doing that at camp. And one of our former ambassadors, she graduated last year from high school. And she had on a beautiful cap and gown. And the top of her cap said, "See the ability in disability." And they said to her, "Why do you have that on your cap?" And she said, "Charlene, I'm in a wheelchair." She said, "So most times people look down on me. And so my message is right there for you to see." And you know what? You take 2 lessons from 2 very powerful young women, and you realize that at Easter Seals, we've got a lot to do, but with the help of people in the community, with the help of our donors, with the help of our events, with the help of our volunteers, this gets done. Independent, dignity, and freedom, we get that done for them. If you would like to donate or be a part of Easter Seals, not only could you take part in any one of our events, but also if you go to our website, www.easterseals.org, there is a donate button there, and you can donate to Easter Seals Ontario, and at that point you can help change a child's life as well. And if you'd like to volunteer, you can always, again, go to the website and look up our Barrie area and just click on and get a hold of one of myself or one of our staff up here, and we'd be more than happy to take your help. So on behalf of all of our Easter Seal kids and our families, we want to thank our communities for making our kids' lives a whole lot better. Thank you.